If you had the power to make anyone love you, would you use it? Or would it destroy everything? Think about it. Welcome back to Bahal Recap, and today's movie is the 2018 action comedy City Hunter. Nick is a handsome, charming private detective who's a pro with guns and escape tactics. But he's got one big flaw. He's a major womanizer. He even lifts his sniper rifle just to spy on a gorgeous woman across the way. During a talk with his psychologist, he admits to collecting adult magazines and has a weird obsession with women's underwear. His partner is Laura, a fiery, stubborn young woman who looks and dresses very tomboyish. So Nick has zero interest in her. Laura, of course, can't stand Nick's womanizing. So their constant bickering and sneaky attacks on each other are just everyday stuff. If Nick isn't setting traps to ambush Laura, she's getting back at him, like stuffing hairy crabs in his bathtub. They make a completely mismatched team, but they work well together by fate. Laura's brother was originally Nick's partner, but he died on a mission. Before passing, Nick promised to look after Laura. After years of working together, Laura naturally became Nick's new partner. One day, a mysterious man wearing a hat shows up with a special job. He claims his father invented a magical perfume called Cupid. Spray it on yourself, and anyone who smells it instantly falls madly in love. The antidote is stored at the bottom of the bottle. A shady gang is after Cupid, so he wants Nick to take them down and protect the perfume. But Nick's not interested. He's just drooling over the beautiful woman ahead. Forced to act, the man sprays himself with the perfume and drags Nick into a test. The result? Well, Nick gets shocked. He suddenly feels an electric attraction to the man. To prove it works, Nick sprays some on Laura and has her get uncomfortably close to a shirtless, handsome guy. At that moment, a bomb attack throws them into chaos. A bulky guy in sunglasses suddenly shows up, snatches their gear, and Nick fires a bullet to stop his motorcycle. But Laura accidentally knocks Nick into a cleaner. The sunglasses guy ditches the bike and runs off with a briefcase, sprinting to a nearby hospital. Nick and Laura catch up and discover this guy's a hired mercenary. Nick uses a startled nurse to bait him out, and with Laura's help, they inject him with a tranquilizer. They come through unscathed, and the dangerous briefcase is back in their hands. On the way home, Nick's pupils turn slightly red, and he's told that Cupid's effect has already set in. If not cured in time, the damage will be irreversible after 48 hours. Just as Uncle Hat pulls out the antidote, he realizes the briefcase is missing. No surprise, it's the sunglasses guy who got robbed by a bald guy during a crash. Nick instantly freaks out because if he can't find the antidote within the remaining 47 hours, he'll forever be Uncle Hat's little lapdog. The cop who's got a soft spot for Nick quickly tracks down the bald man's info. But with Cupid's magic in full effect, Nick's mind is flooded with visions of Uncle Hat's voice, ignoring the busty, long-legged woman. When Nick sneaks into the bald guy's home, he finds that the mysterious group mentioned by Uncle Hat has beaten him there. They've tied the bald man's family on the couch. According to the wife, the mother-in-law had an affair with her husband, and the bald guy left last night with the briefcase. Through clues around the house, Nick realizes the bald man is a crazy fan of a famous adult star and will probably attend her meet and greet in France. It's clear he's figured out the perfume's power and owes his luck to it. A free luxury car, roadside pushes from 3 female strangers, and VIP treatment. Meanwhile, Nick's troubles just keep piling up. The cop chases after Laura, but both get tailed by the mysterious group. After landing, they accidentally get into a car filled with thieves and end up at a junkyard. Luckily, Nick uses some quick thinking and battlefield skills to expose a traitor within the group and effortlessly take them down. The cop bravely risks her life to rescue Laura trapped in the trunk. After the fight, Nick discovers Laura's brother's watch on a villain, proving the mysterious group killed him. That night, Nick and Laura disguise themselves and act separately at the meet and greet. Cupid's effect strikes again. Nick can't even glance at a crowd of sexy women, only thinking romantically about Uncle Hat. Laura gets stuck in an elevator, and when the cop rushes to help, it backfires in a risque mishap. Meanwhile, the bald man uses Cupid's powers to charm the adult star. inviting her to a luxurious room to do a live broadcast. Luckily, Nick, regaining his senses, arrives just in time to find Cupid's whereabouts. Just as he takes the antidote, Sunglasses Guy ambushes him, revealing his employer as Cupid's true owner, a woman. They don't fight, but the mysterious group kidnaps Laura, holding her hostage in an abandoned factory for a showdown. Without missing a beat, Nick, fully armed, launches a solo assault, shooting his way through and rescuing Laura. Just before the battle, Laura secretly sprays herself with Cupid, revealing she's been in love with Nick all along but too shy to confess. The film's shootout scene follows, with Nick and Laura teaming up in style to crush the mysterious group. But here's the twist. The group strapped a bomb to Laura. In a desperate act, Nick switches the bomb to himself just before the explosion. Laura escapes in a clean getaway car, the factory destroyed. In reality, Nick survived, using Sunglasses Guy's help to transfer the bomb to a bad guy, faking his death. The next day, Uncle Hat comes for Cupid, and Laura accidentally touches his hand, realizing he's the skull-faced villain who killed her brother. He used Nick to wipe out his own gang, all to keep Cupid for himself. Suddenly, a SWAT team bursts in. Cornered, Uncle Hat shoots Laura and pushes her into a tiny shed. Just then, Nick fires the perfect bullet through the wall, hitting Uncle Hat's hand and playing the hero. Finally, Nick personally teaches Laura to use a sniper rifle and hands her the last Cupid, letting her kill Uncle Hat in prison, giving him a brutal taste of his own medicine. Yet Laura is puzzled. Cupid doesn't seem to have worked on Nick. He's still the same old womanizer. When Laura chases Nick with a hammer, the movie ends. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join me here on Bahal Recap for more movie journeys. See you in the next one.